What's up, Levi? How you been, buddy? Damn, bro. All right. Good seeing you, Levi. Appreciate it, buddy. Enjoy your evening, man. How you doing, Tom? Sober One's actually a guy on my friends list, and he's very, very good at the barbell. That's how he did it. That guy's 100% legit. The guy there at the top, Tom. He's just really good, man. All vouch for that guy all day long. How you doing, Alex? How you doing, SG, bro? I messed up and split one of mine about 10 foot out, so I don't know how this first one's going to go for me. Not too bad. I did figure out for one thing, you can basically, if you wanted to in that thing, SG is just spot in one spot if you really want to, but I think it was a little faster of a bite just to go from one spot to the next. You can also notice you can duplicate uniques too, or not uniques, trophies. In other words, you can get several times I got two in one spot in one mix. Welcome back, Zoe. How you doing? You just got a 436.9 pound perch machine. Good fish, my man. That'll definitely pay some bills, Alex. Yeah, you can do three spots. I have four spots actually. And to be honest, right here, SG, you can spot right here. Believe it or not, test it out before you trust it. But I can get trophy carp right here. I never even ended up using it. I actually found three brand new spots. I don't really think it matters as long as they're there, man. But yeah, there's carp right here. That mark actually was for me doing the recatch out there. That farther mark. Yeah, you can get carp right here even if you wanted to. After Big kind of telling me that on yeah, you're welcome, man. Oddly enough, I was catching them on a 1.0 and even an X Series 5.0 carp hook, SG. It gets worse and worse. Yeah, this is a tough one. Tough one, Trevo. A lot of good players in this one, too. How do you read chat? No, could somebody could help him out in chat so I can, basically, if you mean, I don't know how you can do it on, are you on play on a PC? For me, I just hit the big buttons on PlayStation, man, to see who's caught a fish or whatever, to see chat. I'm not for sure if you're on PC how you pull that up, man. Come on, bro. There he goes. Be a trophy, please. Nope, common. Unless he's sneaking up on me. Nope, that's a common. I think it's a common. Never mind, it's a 6.2 pounder. What time is it where I live? I want to say it's a little after 6, maybe. I'd have to look at my phone here in a second, buddy. It is 6:12. 6:12 in the PM. What was you using, Trevo? 4s or 6s? I've used 6s before and did all right. Bad thing is, I'd one or two of my spots a second ago, I casted way short, so my first mix is probably going to run out a little quicker than I want to, so I'm trying to pay attention to it. And my buddy Sober Run up there at the top put a hell of a round together, so congrats to him for sure. You won't be seeing me getting no 200. If I can somehow get in the top 10, I'll be happy. And no guarantees. I'm good at messing this one up. Do I have any tips for beginners? Yeah, look around my playlist. All you got to do is go over to my playlist, look at guides and rotations, look at gears and setups, that sort of thing. And so I only started my channel in April, and I kind of started it in an effort to help friends and try to help people figure out these comps as I tried to learn them. So I've kind of backtracked it the best that I could and started helping with a lot of people asking about how to level up and that sort of thing. I'm slowly working on those as I go, but I do have a full-time job as well, so it's hard. I'll have a little more time this winter. Plus, I'm waiting for, there's going to be a new fighting mechanism, so I don't want to work too much on leveling and rotation things until I'm able to test the new mechanism and see what works now versus what used to work, if that makes any sense. So I kind of stopped in my tracks on the leveling and things. And if this wears off early, I am in trouble. I'd played with 6s, 8s, and 4s. 6s and 10s seem to be about the best for me. 8s are all right too. But I can already tell you, unless my pace picks up, I'm not on a good pace. We're talking about the hashtag hooks. Talking about the hooks. Hook sizes. Yeah, I know, Zoe. There's so much to learn on here. Like I said, I put the base stuff up on my channel. Feel free to ask questions and stuff as I go along, but also keep in mind that I'm in the middle of comp, so I'm a really cool guy. I don't mind helping this stuff, but I'm also focused on what I'm doing as well, and I'm trying to help you the best I can. The best, like I said, I got a lot of startup things that kind of help you up on the channel. Feel free to ask questions. Sometimes people in chat as well can help you if you're not understanding a part of the game. I wonder if I can get one more out. We'll try to get one more out. I might regret this. Give me one more. I did that again. Holy cow. I cannot believe Jim Morrison passed him. 210. It depends on what you're going for, man. The most common thing for small fish is probably bloodworms. The most common bait used, Zoe, for bigger fish, depending on what you're fishing for, of course, is probably large minnows. So between large minnows and bloodworms, in my opinion, the most frequently used as far as universal. But there's so much to this game, though. There's a lot to learn, and everybody gathered here watching this right now, we're all learning from one another still. That's how technical this game can be. In other words, even as long as I've played almost 4 years now, I'm still learning myself, and I'm also learning from what others have teaching me, and vice versa. I'm teaching some other people. So there's that many lakes, and that many different fishes, and that many different or fish, that many different strategies, techniques. There's so much to the game. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, Zoe. Dude, I cannot believe that guy put... That Jim Morrison guy is just a... He's so good at spotting. That needed to be a trophy too. Need trophies. Thanks, Sparky. I'll just be happy if I can somehow squeak up into the top 10 in this thing. A lot of big scores up there, buddy, if you ain't noticed. I think I was in the weeds there, that's why I reeled it in. Here comes one. Better be a trophy. Maybe, can't tell. Small trophy. How much is the last ground bait? Oh, man. You mean like in the shop? Sometimes I use a mix of big riverine and catfish. Sometimes big riverine and carp rival. But kind of Strivo. And I'm still working on a mix myself, Trevo. But this is one of these comps I have to be careful with, Trevo, because you got to realize I'm trying to help the average player get better. And, you know, as well as I do, I've got veteran players that are on teams. Not to single somebody out, but I'll just say somebody like Deli's group that usually don't come in and play this very often. Uh, if I figure out something and when I'm trying to help people out that haven't placed into something, and if I put too much of this out and I do really well with it, you got to realize the next thing you know, there's going to be nothing but the same people winning again. But to answer your question, yeah, just like well, yeah, and there's no guarantees. I've played in this with a similar mix that I'm using right now, and I was in Slip's room, and it's like my mix didn't even work like it usually would have. So you're still going to get varied results. You'll find the same thing in Bream. One time you'll go in Bream and you'll do good, and then the next time you don't. Yeah, Thomas the fishing planet mafia, pretty much, bro. Tom knows what I'm saying. And on the pace I'm going right now, Trevo, I'm gonna be lucky to hit 160, maybe. No guarantees, and it's gonna have to really pick up to do that. And no offense to the team guys, but they got a million people all practicing stuff. And when I started my channel, that was my original goal, is to help average people out that don't have as much time to try to do all this. So I try to give you at least a base idea. From there, you kind of got to figure things out on your own, Trevo. But just to help you out, man, you did really good in the Dream Bream. It's kind of like that, except what you want to do is you want three mixes, and you want to do it about every 15 minutes real time or 1 hour game time. But just like I said, what you said, the Russian roulette, I've used similar mixes and had varying results. And that's still going to happen to you in Dream Bream if you haven't noticed that as well. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that question, Alex. Basically, the general rule of thumb, and that's consensus of talking to several people with Big Legit, multiple others, and kind of experiment myself. It's usually 15 minutes real time from when your first spod hits the water. So that's what I'm trying to time out here, is take this down to 15 minutes. So in 45-minute comp, I'm trying to make sure I respot every 15 minutes real time, if that makes any sense. Now in Dream Bream, it's different, so that's why I've been trying to develop a few different mixes for that. Just because, you know, Krellik's got a good mix for it, but on certain peaks it's not working as well as I would rather have a mix a little smaller that I might be able to put out three mini mixes or one mix for 15 minutes, another mix for 15 minutes, that sort of thing. This one's a little easier to decipher, to whereas the Dream Bream's harder because you got cloudy days. I've never fished this thing on a cloudy day. It's almost always the same peak, and it's sunny. Even though looking at the peak, even though this peak's almost always the same. You know, the wind or something might change, but I don't know if I've ever played in this in a cloudy peak. In other words, Krellik's mix is awesome for the Dream Bream on the sunny day, but I have not had as much success with his mix, so I've been trying some different stuff as well in that one. But like I said, I thought I've had this figured out a couple times, came in here and just not did well. And I don't know if it's because I'm in a certain room or I'm just getting dealt horrible luck. Thanks, Jordan. And it doesn't help this controller I have right now. It's got a little stick drift. I thought I was going to miss that one. The best thing you can do, Trevo, and anybody else, is just go to this peak and start around the same time and play around with different things. And the worst part about these comps, as you guys well know, some stuff you'll get figured out and think you have it down. You'll go in and you'll just have bad luck. So, like right now, I don't know why I went slow. So I don't know if I'm snagged or I need to reel a little bit. I'm scared if I... Hey, Superhero, welcome back, buddy. I got some good carp mixes on my channel that I've shared. If you need those, Alex, you just got to go to my I don't know, tips, and I think it's on tips. Look for Spot Tips Made Easier Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. My advanced mix that I use for a lot of competitions is on there, and it's a pretty simple one. At least for the carp competitions. I've got mixes too for like rainy days, cloudy days, spot tips for slow times or something like that I called it. I can't remember. That was back when I first started streaming. Trying to get one more out of this. I don't want my, I might try to get two more. We'll see how fast my bite is. I don't want my mix to see. Here's one of these situations, Trevo, if anybody else is still watching. It's crucial that you don't want to wait it out too long, but if I spot too early, then it could wear off in the last 2 or 3 minutes and cost me too. So that's the tough part, man. But just ballpark, you want to do about every 15 minutes. Like I'm going to try to push for one more and hope I don't make a mistake uh, and sit here too long. But in other words, I didn't want to spot before the 15-minute mark that wear off right at the end, and I'm just sitting there with a dead bite rate. But I could waste critical time right here too. And hope that I'm not snagged right now. No, I got a bite, I think. I need a lot of them. Like I said, the score's looking up there. I think Trevo, I think I got 186 in this once. I've pedestaled in it 3 times, but I think 2 seconds in a third. But the odds that I hit that 200 is not going to happen. I doubt. I'd have to get 80 pounds in 12 minutes, which I don't even think I can. If I can somehow get 175 to 185, I'll be happy. Oh, jeez. That was epic. See, now I just gotta hope I timed it good and I can get a somewhat of a steady bite here. Also, I've noticed in this after playing several times too, you could throw it out a little early and overlap your mix a little bit, and you might not get as many trophies as you could have as well. This better be a big one. He's been nibbling on it for 6 years. Why is he not taking it? There you go. Come on, bro. Get them, Beavers. Come on, bro. Stick drift. Nope. I don't think they are, fellas. I think it finally wore off. It's done that to me before, right at the end, too. My new PB. My new PB, anyway. 185, I think. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it, fellas. Oh, 191. There we go, boys. Buzzer beater. Buzzer beater. Buzzer beater. I'll take it. 191, fellas. GG's. Thanks, SG. Did pop off 41 of them, boys. That's my new. I'll take that. Didn't pedestal, but that's all right. I made a good showing of it anyway, fellas. Best advice in this one is get the practice in. Figure out a mix that you like. Yep. Appreciate it, fellas. Figure out a mix that you like and just make sure it doesn't kill the water. The hook size is definitely 10. Spawn sack. I actually like blood better, but I'm so scared I'm going to pick up Wells catfish there. So I stick with the spawn sack. Definitely throw it out once every 15 minutes real time, give or take. But you're going to have those little decisions. If you noticed, I tried to pick up one more fish before I respotted. That way it did wear off just a little bit. So maybe I could have caught maybe one more fish after that and spotted around that 11-minute mark. Maybe it would have got me a couple more fish. Maybe. Yep. All right, I'm going to kill a few minutes here, boys. I'm going to go into this one. I really don't like it. I hope that once they take the Troy out of it, it's going to be a lot more fun. I've said that 100 times, but I'm going to go ahead and play it in anyway. If I'm lucky, I'll get top 18. I will be doing it the more traditional manner, using traditional match rods and not a 13-pound glitch rod. So, with that being said, I will be playing in this next here in a few minutes. Make sure I'm set up with that. Oh, you're welcome, man. Holy cow, I could have went the other way. Where's all my other poppers at? Am I using both of them? Oh, there it is. Maybe I'll try that one. Nice. Yeah. What's weird is I can tell you, Trevo, I'm not even bragging, but I'm just telling you, I fish for perch a lot. And I've caught 4 of those unique Nile perch and the 451 max one. And 3 out of the 4 I've caught, not in the competition, but just fishing in general, was on a 4-inch shad versus the 6-inch. But all personal preference, man. Hold on, let's see if I did beat Joe. I was hoping Beavers is making his way up here. The Maniac Challenge. I'm trying to remember which one that was, man. Trying to remember which one that was. Thanks, SG, bro. I appreciate it. Thanks for the compliment. Yeah, I put a grind into them, trying to help out people the best I can, man. Yep. Yep, I did beat Joe, boys. I did beat Joe. Alright, I'm gonna go in here and just kill a little bit of time, fellas, while I'm waiting for the dreadful Goliath Tiger comp. Four minutes. That's the smallest person on the man. Good question, Mr. Spoon. Oh, man. Probably I don't know. I'd like to fish for the big tuna or the swordfish, blue marlin, something like that. I think that'd be fun. Maybe even a bigger shark. What would you like to see, man? Maybe the Goliath grouper, maybe? That might be fun. Some different shark. Blue marlin, yep, for sure. Yeah, that'd be fun. Looking forward to it. I wish they'd release some more information on it and give us an estimated time of when they think they're gonna let it rip. I'm just guessing, but you'd think it would make more sense around November-ish, right before Christmas maybe, or something like that. Or between November and December. But who knows? Hold on one second. I hope I registered for that tournament. Oh, I did, thank gosh. Alright, I did get 5th in that. Probably when they released it. Yeah, no telling, man. I would assume they released that new fighting mechanism and stuff first, don't you? They'll probably do the fighting mechanisms and the teams and all that, but good job, Sober. Great score, buddy. I did finally get John something. I will take that. Now, again, in this next one here, fellas. This one's a weird one because they're all... Ooh, hold on. What do I need? 10 off. Oh, I'm going to try this. I might regret it. I'm trying to use fluoro and click it down a little bit to see if I can get a little better bite rate. I might get bit off. Again, I've said this 1,000 times. Anybody who watches this, they're using a telescopic rod and kind of glitching the game out to get the fish that they're going to get in this. I'm going to try to do it the kind of the way the developers wanted you to play it, or the more realistic way. With that being said, I will not get the bite rate of the guys that are going to be in the leaderboard. So I'm just going in to fish it and have fun. Expect some slow fishing in this for me, probably a slow bite rate. So I'm going to go in and give it a try anyway. And I would assume how many people even registered for this thing. That's why there's only 37 people registered. A lot of people's given up hope on this, and that's why with that new fighting mechanism coming out, they will not be able to use the telescopic or the Troy rod in this. No longer once the fighting mechanism comes out. But that's... Some of these competitions has kind of been ruined by it. But the way I look at it, if I practice doing it the proper way, then that'll help me out when the time comes when they fix it. So, in other words, I don't mind taking my butt whoopings right now. And it's also possible I get bit off. I'm trying to use a fluoro line versus putting a titanium leader on. I did bring one set up with a titanium leader if I do end up getting broke off. But I'm going to try to keep low tension and just use my trolling motor and try to get them in. If that's assuming they give me a good bite rate. Never knowing these things. I got a lot of spots for them, but don't mean I can get them to bite, fellas. Don't bite me off, don't bite me off, don't bite me off. I can't tell if it's a trophy or common. Just a common. slow down yet. I really wanted to try to get a trophy out here before I rotate. The bad thing is this peak's really horrible for this too. Don't bite me off, don't bite me off. This might be a trophy. I'm about to click it down even more. I think I'm gonna get bit off. That might just be another comment, I can't tell. Just another comment. Come on, bro. There we go. Maybe that's him. Throw it at once with the tilapia, and if not, I'm going to rotate out. Yeah, I'm trying it this way, Trevo, and here's why, because I want to try to learn. Now, I don't know with the new fighting mechanism how well it's going to work either, but you got to realize they're using the Troy, so it's like fishing for shark with a Troy. You know the difference. Basically, since it's a 13-pound test line, they're going to get an accelerated bite rate, no fight time. They're basically just flip casting out and then one pump chumping them in. So it's one hell of an advantage for the players that are doing that. So I'm trying to do it creatively as I can, but yet not exploiting. Kind of like going for the pike with fluoro leader versus not using the titanium leader. I do have titanium leader, but the chances that you're going to get, if you try to do it the traditional way, put titanium on, the chances, it's about like fishing for trophy shark with titanium leaders on an equal match. It just doesn't, you don't get them. So what I try to do is get a common and a trophy of the best that I can. The odds that I get a unique, even on fluoro, is pretty slim, but I can usually get a few trophies and keep myself somewhat in the top 12 or so if I'm lucky. But this peak falls so hard. I've kind of camped this spot out a little too long, but I was kind of counting on trying to get one trophy out here because it's 20 points. But it's not looking like it's wanting to cooperate. Last attempt. No, there's a trophy here. Might have to circle back later. Yeah, I can't wait here any longer. Hey, Jao, how you doing, buddy? Trying to have some fun with these tiger fish. Well, I'm hoping, Trevo, bro. Hoping I can good vibe some. At least get me a trophy. Shut this up a little bit. Do they like the minnows more than the tilapia now? Come on, bro. Give me a bite. Yeah, I was just thinking that very thing, bro. I was just thinking that very thing. Yeah, let me try it, yeah. I was just getting ready to say that. It's odd that I tried waiting the trophy out and got two commons, Jal, and I tried doing the bait and switch and putting a tilapia on, but yeah, the first two I caught were on large minnows. I was literally thinking it seemed like I was doing better on the large minnow. You only like the large minnow? I rotate sometimes, man. But yeah, I would agree they probably. I've had some weird runs on this before too. The tilapia will do all right. That's assuming I can get any RNG. Come on, bro. The spot has to be active. We figured out the day starts at 7 p.m. Yeah, that's when it rotates over. I was just sitting there thinking that too. I might have waited before I came in here. I've seen that glitch out before too. I think I'll be alright though. Like I said, if I can just get top 15 in this, I'll be happy. Without using, just doing it traditional manner, no Troy. I'm about to go down to a 4-0 though. I might have to. Come on, bro. I know you're hungry. There he goes. Swim away. I know, bro. Joe, I know they swim away on me a lot. I could probably roll this in and have him follow it, but I'll go ahead and try to play it out and see what happens. Waiting for that bobber to stop. He's still chasing it. Be the trophy. I need a 20-pounder. Or not 20-pointer. Come on, man. Hope I don't get bet off. Don't bite me off. Don't bite me off. The day starts. Oh no! Did it reset you? I see what you're meaning. Did it reset your day so you had to start all over? Is that what you're saying, bro? It reset your day while you're in the middle of that challenge? I hope not. Tom do the challenge, 300 fish challenge, and the day reset and he didn't realize, so he just caught all those fish and he's got to start his challenge. Tom. That's Fishing Planet, Tom. It'll torture you, bro. You know. If it's not comps, it's challenges and missions. It's always something, man. Alright, I did get a trophy finally, fellas. Good grief. The odds that they'll give me the unique's pretty slim, but I will cast back out and just see what happens here. If I can somehow pick up a common, maybe. Is that a swim by? Or is he taking it right under? Swim by. Oh, the swimaways. Should have probably went down to 4. This peak's horrible. Come on, bro. Give me a pity common. Just give me a common, I'll take it. Every little point helps. Alright, we got action. Our lures, our bait's running for its life. Come on, little minnow, do your job. You're not cheap. Oh, is that a good one? Oh god, if I'm not gonna get a bit off. I seen it. Did you guys see his fin? Oh no 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 no! I can't tell what he is. He's just a common, I think, but I'll take him. Don't bite me off. Don't bite me off. Should I let off the? I'm not lifting my rod up. I can't tell if it's a big one or a common. Just a common, but I'll take it. I don't know. I don't think I should go for... Sounds stupid, boys, but let me try one more. I don't think they're going to give me the unique. They never do. Since the spot's somewhat active, I might as well give it a couple minutes, I guess. Yeah, I don't think he's going to come fuzz. I think I'm better off nickel and diamond. Sounds dumb, boys, but I've seen this play out too many times where I sit and try to wait for a uni that never comes. I might as well hop around and just look, try to see if I can find a hot spot. I know there's fish here, but I can revisit this spot. I'll go with one of my other spots that I like the best. This spot sometimes does me good. No guarantees. I might have to downsize hooks too. We'll see in a second here. Peak's falling hard. I'll have to do the X series. It's only going to get slower, boys, in other words. It's catch a certain amount of fish in a day. North. Poor Tom wasn't thinking about. I thought he was talking about me because sometimes I shouldn't join like right at a 7. So sometimes the game glitches out and stuff. That's what I thought he meant. But he'd started on the Maniac Challenge where you got to catch 300 fish in a day or whatever. Had the majority of it done, and then he wasn't realizing, so it reset all of his progress because it's 300 fish per game day or whatever, and it reset the thing at 7 o'clock. So I'm not laughing at him. I'm just the painful things that Fishing Planet puts you through. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm thinking I should downsize. Oh, it's going pretty good. I got fifth in the barbell. I got my personal best, 191. A lot of the other guys were really good in it, so I only got fifth. But I got 191 pounds of barbell in 45 minutes, which I was proud of that. So I'm a little bit out of my slump. At least I'm not stuck in the 40th and 50th place 3 days consecutively or whatever the hell was happening to me. I guess I'll stick with the 7-0 for a while until my bite seems like it dips off. Get him, Sparky. Proof if you're a real so yeah. Oh hell, guys, my phone died too. My apologies if chat something messes up on my chat. I forgot didn't even charge my phone. Damn, it's completely dead. And my daughter's running my blender upstairs making a juice, so if I mute myself, it's because my daughter's about there running her blender. Well, you're doing good, Sparky. The way I look at it, you might as well practice doing it good way, so hopefully that new fighting mechanism will equal this thing out a lot better. I have noticed if you do fluoro without a titanium leader, it's risky, but you do get a little bit better of a bite. I don't recommend it if you get a uni. You could very well get bit off. But I'm trying to keep a steady bite rate. In other words, I try to nickel and dime commons and trophies the best I can. You almost never will get a uni unless you got a Troy. Oh, it's possible I get spooled or broke off on this one, fellas. I can't. Ah. Very possible this will be a mistake right here, fellas, unless he can get him to run at me. If I get bite off, because I'm not a moron, I'm trying to get a better bite rate. Obviously, I'd love to use a titanium leader, but I will not be able to keep up with the leaderboard at all. Run at me, please. Yes, thank you. I'm hoping it's a trophy. Come on. Is it even a trophy? Usain Bolt, pretty much, bro. We could clock him. It might even just be a common. It is a common. For crying out loud. That guy was on steroids. He definitely had turbo. Good grief. Look at this pig. See, that peak is so bad. That is so bad. It's just going to get slower, too. These Goliath, they're crazy because like sometimes you just can't tell if it's a trophy or a common or a uni sometimes. They all fight really good. Attaboy, Sparky, get him. Oh, man, I'm wanting to go to a 4-0 so bad. But the 7's working, so it's hard to come off of it just yet. Oh, that was quick. Oh, no, 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 no. Alright, that's a trophy. Now, try something. Now, the spot that I was just at, and then if anybody watches it back, it kind of overlaps with this spot, but sometimes you can come over here and get a common or a unique, but the uniques are very far few between. But I've got a trophy from over there before and come over here and got a trophy too, so that's the only reason I came right over here. And at some point I'm going to have to downgrade to a 5 or a 4. Better than my trophy whiskers yesterday. I've been getting tortured, Strider, for like 3 days in a row, man. I took 5th in barbell, put up 191 pounds, so I was proud of that. I'm doing okay in this one. Yeah, it's not horrible. It's not horrible. I won't complain. You probably could do the real end thing on this as well, Trevo. Uh, just join. Yeah. It's not bad, Strider. Decent bite. You could, you could reel it and let it fall to you. Eye Soldier here coming for first. All right, you're gonna be going for first, bro. All right. Oh, I see you, man. I see you. Good stuff, buddy. Come and get it. Good luck beating old Sparky and Jur up there. Those are the guys you got to worry about. 4.0 at the little bridge. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with the 4.0. I usually downgrade to it, but I usually wait until my bite feels like it's slow. But Sparky, whatever you're doing, it's working, so you do you, buddy. And good luck, soldier. Came in with your Nile Chaser. I wish this one was lures, bro. Then you wouldn't even have the Troy controversy. I always wish this one was with lures only. It'd be so much more fun. Even on this horrible peak, it'd be more fun. Yeah, I'm getting ready to downgrade myself. I'm surprised Z hasn't entered here yet. Is that ZH guy not even on today? I know he usually comes in here and thrashes people with the Troy in this one. ZH must be taking a break. Was there? See, and I wasn't playing in comps way back then. I was pounding the lake, using it like an old ATM. Is that a trophy? It's a trophy. Man. What's really happening for a trophy? Oh, you were pounding the hell. You had 310 pounds of unique African tiger, Sparky. No wonder. I was wondering when you were saying the 4.0. The 4.0 will work, but I go to it later on. There's nothing wrong with that strategy either, Sparky, if you love those little African tigers. Oh, there was a Congo one. I remember that. I remember when I was here pounding the perch and stuff, I'd see it pop up when I was at the map. I think there was one for the Congo yellowfish. Those little things can fight too, especially if you do a lighter gear. Anybody that's missed on them playing in the Labio comp. I'm doing all right. I won't be able to keep up with the Troys, but there's only 37 registered because this one's kind of fell downhill, but participation wise. But if I can somehow stay in the top 15 in this one, I'm usually happy for it. I think I might have got an email or a message from the same guy. Does his gamer tag start with an F? He's banned for a week. I'm pretty sure it's the same player that messaged me. Yeah, he'd said that he was using a Troy in the shark thing, and I'm thinking that's kind of odd because the Fishing Planet actually looked at people's inventories and seen how many of these comps that they're using them in. There should be a lot of people instead of just singling out the one person. He used it on Blaze the Maze. He said that, and I looked back, and I didn't even see that he didn't even the player that we're talking about didn't even place, or at least that I seen. I don't want to say his name. He's a guy that barely has, I think, 6 pedestals. He's got 6 pedestals, and they pick on that guy. That didn't make sense to me either. He's got a lousy 6 pedestals, and he didn't even place in the competition. Which I thought was odd. He didn't even pedestal in it. And I simply told him, I said, well, just don't use the Troy no more. That simple. Just don't use the Troy. If you don't like the competition and you feel like you can't be competitive in it, then just don't play in it until they bring in the new fighting mechanism. Skip it altogether. That's what I've did in Meaty Fellas. I've skipped Meaty Fellas. I've been skipping Don't Bully Me Shark. If I play in the Blaze the Maze, I'll just do it the legitimate way. And if Big Brother, I'll go lure only just for fun. I don't care. And like this one right here, people that are using the Troy in this one, it's the same thing. Oh, you're preaching to the choir, Josh. I was shocked when he sent it to me. Yeah, I don't like. That's why I was trying to tell him don't use the Troy. I didn't want to be mean to him just for that specific reason. Uh, Strangler. We all know a lot of people are using the Troys and all these things, but they need to just take it out of the game or just disable it. In the time being while they're waiting for the new fighting mechanism or something. But I thought it was irrational to. Um, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying. They're a lot of them are using it. It's just I don't understand why they pinpoint just the one player. Well, yeah, they probably don't care because they haven't fixed it. The thing we've had that conversation before on Cranked the River. The thing that sucks about it is there's so many good X Series gear available in that dang thing. You can't blame them for going there and have a glitch fest in it. It's hard enough to get gear on here as it is in these things. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna have to fix half the map. Yep, I know, Josh. I thought the same thing. I've said the same thing on my channel, Josh. I know is I'm getting some RNG in this one, fellas. Holy. About damn time my game didn't feel like it was broke. Well, like I said before, I've ranted and raved about stuff on here before, but hopefully they're just working towards solutions, guys. I try to be an optimistic person by heart, so now the odds that they fix everything to please, 100% of Fishing Planet's community, probably never going to happen, because that doesn't happen in real life. But if they can keep 70% of the people happy, they're doing one hell of a job. You got high hopes too. I was watching Gaming Harry's thing, and he's saying that there's an option you can, I guess, unequip the or clip off the option to have that landing net. Yeah, they're going to, and they're going to pass this Spark. That's the only way you'll get a unique in this the majority of time if you're using a Troy. That's why I'm kind of starstruck, so to speak, that they banned the one guy for a week for using it on Shark when they clearly don't pay attention to the leaderboards and the inventory and the stuff that people are using. I don't. It looked. I didn't get to test the beta or anything, Stringler, but it looked just clunky to me, man. But you can picture things like Salmon Clash or hell, almost any of them. The time that it's going to take you to, well, hell, even any of the sturgeon comps, all those things that it takes time for you to. I mean, you're already going to be having the mechanism of the not being able to max drag and stuff. Now you throw in having an animation of a landing net, man, that's going to make the comps really difficult. So I kind of hope it is just a preference thing. If you're in free mode and you want to have more of a sim or authentic experience, then maybe you engage the fishing net. Not final release if it'll stay yet or not. I'm just thinking of some of those comps that'd just be hard with, but I'm just in free mode. I think it would be kind of cool, as like as Stringless said, as a novelty deal. Yeah, that's what I thought, superhero. That's what I seen on Gaming Harry's thing. Sparky, who are you? Sparky, is that ZH guy in your room, bro? If ZH is in your room, you're gonna see him jump up to like 225 here pretty quick. That guy's like a machine with that Troy. Like I said, until they take it out of the games, fellas, you're just gonna have to endure it. I'm trying to give you guys an alternative to just put on fluoro. You're not gonna get the unis, but you can get a steady bite. Now these guys, I've seen it before. They'll just gradually pass me. Like I said, Sparky, just focus on doing it this way or the more traditional way, and hopefully, when they take it out of the game, you'll have better of a chance, man. That's all I'm trying to hang my hat on. What they need is a QC person that's in charge of kind of monitoring the comps, in my opinion. But that'd be a step to go. Will something like that ever happen? Probably not. Dude, I never got my trophy over here either. Come on, bro. I'm thinking about going deeper. That or go up to the waterfall. Oh, my peak's gonna be dead on me too. I don't think that's a trophy either. It's points nonetheless, though. Honestly, I expected the ZH guy to be in here. He's usually the guy to beat in this. Him or Deli. Man, I'm debating. Do I go up there and try the waterfall? get some. Fake bite. Swim away. Swim away. Come on, bro. Oh, it's never gonna happen. I want to drag this back so bad right now. Dude, I need a trophy bad. Come on, trophy. Oh, man. I can go try to hit that other spot, but I got 3 other spots I can hit, but come on, trophy, be here. 3 lousy commons. Let me think. Come on, bro, you know you're here. It's gonna take me so long if I drive up there. I gotta go. I can't stay here. This is when a guy needs turbo. Could get 5 points here, 20 points, or nothing. 3 minutes. Come on now, I skipped past you earlier on purpose so you'd be active. Give me something. Give me a 5-pointer. Dead as a doornail. Come on, Minnow, do your job, bro. Should've went tilapia. That bottom spot cost me. Rule number 1, there is no mafia. Oh, Trevo was asking about my mix for Barbel, and I told him it's one of those things I can't show everything because if I do, I'm trying to help out the average player on here, and if I show that, the next thing you know, there's going to be a whole team of people in practicing the Barbel, and you're going to see the names up there that I don't want to see up there because they've already won a ton of things. So Tom said, the Fishing Planet Mafia, and I said, yeah, pretty much, bro. There we go, fellas. Buzzer beater, it won't hold. Jur, I did smack you down a second. Hopefully you're done. Jow and everybody else, good luck to you. GG's. No matter how you're playing, it's just a game at the end of the day. I got respect for everybody. It's up to the game to figure out what's going to be fair and what's not fair. So I'm not the judge and jury of Fishing Planet, y'all. I just simply try to come on here and help people the best I can and have fun in the process. So GG's. I know that won't hold. If I can take top 7 somehow with the 185, I'll take it. I am thoroughly shocked that ZH is not playing in this. He must not be awake yet. But good run nonetheless. I don't know if I can take the torture of this one. Is anybody else going to play in this crapper here? I'm debating. I am debating, fellas. Tom. Oh, Tom. Is there anybody on that wants to practice for anything? While I'm killing time or no? Thanks, Jordan. It won't hold, but yeah, I'm proud of it, man. 185 doing it the legit way. Jordan, are you gonna do the saltwater giants or no, bro? Are you logging out, coming back in? Are you burned out? Have you got off your slump yet? I barely got off mine in the barbel. Oh, you're in it right now. You're not gonna play in. Are you gonna play in the saltwater? Did you just start your run? You took seventh in Cranked River. There you go. Good. 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 Glad to see you're going in the right direction, buddy. Josh, you sure you don't want to come do the Saltwater Giants? I'm debating if I want to or not. Maybe if a couple of you guys are. Uh, Jordan, 27 to 45 for me. I stayed 27 till towards the end. Try 27, it should work. Now I did, if you want a legit setup, that's what I was doing. 83-pound fluoro, and I was just a couple clicks down so I didn't get bit off. 27 or 45. 40, I usually do 45 towards the end, but I start on 27. Yeah, the bad thing is, Fork, everybody's trying to get the mix I was using, and I'll probably help a couple small guys out, but I don't want to put it up on the channel just because I know what's going to happen. There's just going to be teams come in and use the mix. I've almost gave up on that one, Strangler. I like it. I just need to get A, more spots, and B, the patience to go in there and do it. I feel like I've not gotten any better at it, so I haven't really been even practicing or anything in it. But good stuff, man. Glad to see that you're making improvement on it. I got a couple guys on my Raphael's good at that one, and he's good at the I'd say lure wise probably the carnivores and the red and shiny is my worst lure wise that I need to improve on. Yeah, like I said, I don't have anything to win in the there's nothing for me to win in the barbel. I hope so, Trevo. I hope you do too, buddy. Or you might already have. But the barbel thing kind of for me anymore is I've already pedestaled in it, so 3 times I think now. 2 or 3 times. The only thing I really needed I already got out of there was the X Series larva. Everything else is just to be playing in it for fun, so. Yeah, you're good at the mixes in too there, Strider. Yeah. That's kind of where I haven't won it 4 or 5 times in a row, but I've pedestaled enough now that I don't really see the need to play in it other than if that's the only thing on. In other words, I'd like to see somebody else win and get what they want out of it. I was thinking it gave away the X Series runner, deep runner, but it doesn't. I looked earlier again, it's the larva and something else, but I've already got everything out of it. Is anybody else gonna play in the nobody else playing the Saltwater Giants? I'm debating if I'm going to or not. Is that a hell no? Nobody's gonna play in it? Oh, how in the hell did this? No wonder this peak sucks. I forgot the day changed over. How much time you got left, Jordan, on what you're on now? I should be practicing something. I just don't know if I have that energy. "48 minutes, oh hell, you got a long ways to go, bud." I'm tired. I'm tired. Getting up. Today was a long day. We got rained out Monday, so we were playing catch up today. It was not much fun. We need a new map, man. We need something different to do. Like, I don't even really want to fish right here right now. And I don't know if is the saltwater giants at 45 minutes or an hour. That's a hell of a long time. Especially if I get trapped in a horrible bite rate. Is it the Cloudy Peak too, probably? Yeah, we need a new map. It's a whole hour. Ugh. Every time I play in it, it's pretty much I go around searching for unis, get trophies and commons, and then in the last 10 minutes somehow they give me 2 unique tarpon. Almost every time I play in it. To the point I might just bring the same setup I just used if I play in it and just throw minnows out. Save myself all the empty casts. Or all the bonefish and the snook. Oh, shit. Yeah, boys, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. I'm tired, fellas. I'm going to look at the schedule and see what I got going tomorrow. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. I know you guys were hoping to come in here and grind this with me, but good luck to Strangler and Jordan and whoever else is playing in this thing. Good luck in it, fellas. Oh, if that was on, I might stay up for that. That's only a half hour, but I don't know if I can take an hour of saltwater torture chamber. Tomorrow, is there anything good? Oh yeah, there is some good ones tomorrow. I do get off early in the morning, so I should be on in time for this one. Maybe even that one if I get home in time. But there's several good ones tomorrow. I wish I could use a lure in that. Maybe I should just go in there and try the... I wonder if I could get that to work on sharks. You think I could do that with sharks and not get bit off? If I did the fluoro? Could I do my tiger setup with these and not get bit off? I could try it. Yep. Alright guys, we'll see you next time. Take care.